What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby. Let's see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang comes through. And as always, baby, the first sign I see is the first sign I read. And the first sign I saw was my Scorpio gang. So let's go ahead and get it cracking, man. Hey, everybody. How are you guys doing? Happy Tuesday to everybody. And let's go ahead and see what we got coming through. Messages for Scorpio here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, what messages do we got coming through for Scorpio? Goddamn, your cards just fell. OD. Messages for Scorpio here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Scorpio gang, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got ourselves some fantastic stuff, man. Scorpio, the overall energy for you guys here is going to be the Five of Wands. So you can be connecting possibly here with a fire sign, an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. Your current energy is the Sun card in reverse. There's that Leo you may be dealing with. The person you're dealing with is the Knight of Swords, and the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Five of Cups. So Scorpio, taking a look at the energies that you guys are currently facing, I do feel like you aren't very happy with somebody right now, and I do feel like you're making that very prominent. There's somebody you're disappointed in, and with all that being said, I feel like they're very quick to want a conflict resolution with you, but at the same time, what you're looking for in your person is for them to understand where they've hurt you and to take accountability for the ways that they've hurt you. So Scorpio, I kind of feel like somebody here is trying to rush things and make up and kiss and make up and, you know, just apologize and everything's going to be all better. But at the end of the day, you're looking for somebody to have a more deeper understanding of why they hurt you. You want them to truly understand why you're not very happy with them right now, and you want them to truly understand why you feel so frustrated with the things that they've done. Ultimately, they've left you in a pretty disappointed space. You know? And that vibe is what I'm seeing coming through for you. And in regards to the person you're connecting with here, Knight of Swords, the individual you're dealing with is like, oh, come on, let's kiss and make up. Let's kiss and make up. They want to really rush and apologize and make everything all better, but you really want this person to take action in really understanding where you're coming from and understanding why you feel the way you feel. So with that all being said, Scorpio, while your person here is kind of rushing to make up with you, you're in a position where you're not allowing that to be a possibility. I really do feel like right now you're in a space where you want your person to understand things. So currently, you're kind of taking a step back from them and you're not really engaging in communication at the current moment. I feel like you're keeping to yourself and you're kind of putting space between you and this person so that you can heal from whatever it is the two of you had, whether it was a conflict, whether it was a fight, whether this person said something that upset you. You are taking some time off and some space away from this person so that they can understand that they truly hurt you. This isn't a situation where you can get over it 1, 2, 3. This isn't a situation where you feel like you can kiss and make up. You want your person to take some time to reflect on how their actions very much so do have consequences. And the consequences that we're seeing in this situation, Scorpio, is that you are cutting off the communication and you're riding solo dolo for quite a bit of time until they get where they messed up. Goddamn, Scorpio! Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Okay? That's the consequence right there. You want to mess with me? Well, then I'm just not going to talk to you. Let's keep it popping, baby. Moving forward, all right? So we started out with my water signs, guys. We're going to go water, fire, air, earth. Going to my fire signs. What do we got coming through? For my beautiful Sagittarius gang. What's happening, baby? Messages for Sagittarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, messages for Sagittarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 204 peeps in the chat, please drop a like, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming out, man. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, my Saggy gang, y'all are coming through quick. Let's see what we got going on, man. Hopefully we got some awesome stuff. Sagittarius, the overall energy for you guys here is going to be the High Priestess. So you can be connecting possibly here with a Pisces for some of you. You may be connecting with a Taurus as well. Your current energy here is going to be the King of Cups. The person you're dealing with here, Sag, is the Knight of Cups in reverse. And the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So you may be connecting with an Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. You also could be dealing with a Pisces here as well. Based on what I'm seeing for you guys, the High Priestess to the King of Cups, I do feel like right now you're keeping your feelings very hidden from a certain type of person, especially for the fact that you don't want to look out of place because you feel like whoever you're dealing with over here, right? Knight of Cups in reverse. Someone here isn't showing to you that they're romantically interested in you. Somebody here isn't showing that they would possibly want to date you or have a committed connection to you. So you don't want to show that you have feelings for this person if they're not reciprocating said feelings. I think you're in a space right now, Sag, where it's like, I don't want to look dumb. I don't want to tell this person that I have feelings, but the person that I'm connecting with doesn't really have them for me. It feels like whoever you're connecting with, whether or not if they have feelings for you, they're definitely not showing any sort of romantic kind of emotion. And I think that that's starting to upset you because secretly that now makes you feel like you want to keep your feelings to yourself and you don't want to express them to this person because you don't want to look stupid at the end of the day. As for the outcome that's present here, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, you kind of feel like you're stuck on a situation right now, Sagittarius, because you care for somebody, you're keeping that a secret, and you're not sure if this person really cares for you because sometimes the signals that they send can be incredibly mixed. Like right now, Knight of Cups in reverse, they're not showing that they have any sort of romantic interest in you, although in the past, they may have shown you that they had romantic interest in you with that Chariot in reversed. On top of it as well, it does feel to me like the person you're connecting with is rather flaky with the Eight of Cups in general, so the person you're dealing with has had moments where they would romantically connect with you, and then the next day, they pretend as if that romantic connection was never really there. And because you have feelings for this individual, you don't want to get played, you don't want to let them know the extent of what your feelings are, because if they're not willing to reciprocate how they truly feel, and if their feelings don't line up with the way you feel about them, then you're like, you know what? I don't want to go out here and look dumb, okay? Sagittarius, here's what I've learned in life, man, and here's always going to be my best advice to everybody that's in a situation like this. If the person you're connecting with isn't showing their feelings, like if they aren't showing that they're romantically interested in you, sometimes it can mean they are and they just don't want to admit it, or other times it could just genuinely be that they're not romantically interested in you. But at the end of the day, I've always learned that if I feel some type of way about somebody, I'm going to go ahead and let them know. So if I were you, I would let this person know how you feel, and guess what? If they feel the same way, cool. Make some shit happen. But Sagittarius, if the person you're connecting with doesn't have that romantic feeling like you have for them, then keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Because at the end of the day, the ideology of looking stupid just for caring about somebody in a romantic way is you just judging yourself and you feeling embarrassed because somebody doesn't reciprocate. We gotta normalize rejection in all different types of ways, whether you're rejecting a person or a person's rejecting you. Because with that all being said, not everybody's always gonna feel how we feel, but just because we feel a certain way doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to be interested in somebody and not have them be interested in you. So I'd be really blunt about this situation. I would tell the person you're connecting with, Sagittarius, that you kind of have a romantic vibe with them. And you were wondering if they felt the same way. And if they don't feel the same way, keep it popping, pushing, moving forward. And if they do, say, okay, cool, what are we going to do about this connection? You get what I'm saying, all right? Because you don't want to be in a position where you're stuck. You don't want to be in a position where you're like, oh man, I secretly have feelings for this person and I'm around them every time. And it just makes you cringe inside because you care for them, but you don't know how they feel on the other side. Get that moment of clarity by taking action in this present moment, okay? Now, I know that message may not sit well with every Sagittarius out there in the world. I know that some people may feel uncomfortable, you know, really putting their vulnerability all out there and telling somebody how they truly feel. But at the end of the day, man, you know, nobody can hurt you if you stand in your truth, and just being vulnerable with somebody isn't a bad thing. Being a vulnerable person in general isn't a bad thing in life, because at the end of the day, you miss 99% of the shots you don't take. This situation, it could work out. This situation, maybe it won't work out. But at least you gain the moment of clarity when you get an answer from your person. You know what I'm saying? So with that all being said, guys, I know some people are withdrawn. I know some people want to still keep their feelings to themselves. And if that's what you want to do, follow your discernment. But I think that the best thing for you would be to let the person know and get yourself that answer you're looking for. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man. Moving forward. Going all the way to my air sign gang, baby. What do we got coming through? For my beautiful motherfucking Gemini gang. What's happening, baby? Messages for Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Ooh. In the next 24 hours, all right. Messages for Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. In the next 24 hours. For the 294 peeps in the chat, please drop a like, man. Thank you guys so much for coming out. It is much appreciated, all right? Messages for Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. in the next 24 hours. All right, Gemini gang, let's get this last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully all is well, baby. Gemini, the overall energy for you guys here is the 8 of Cups. So you can be connecting possibly here with a water sign, a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. Your current energy, Gemini, is the Hangman in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the 2 of Cups in reverse, and the outcome that's present is the Hermit card in reverse, okay? Ooh, that was a vibe real quick. Gemini, I just felt a bunch of sacral energy just shoot right up my spine. God damn. So, Gemini, taking a look at your overall energy to your current energy, you have your 8 of Cups and you have your Hangman card in reverse. I feel like you've released a person, you're finally letting go of some sort of connection, but I think you're also in a space where you want to put yourself back out there because you're ready to go ahead and have fun. Now, keep in mind, this is not going to apply to every Gemini, but there is this energy of ready to get back out there and have fun, intimate relationships with people. If you're catching my drift, going out and finding your friends with benefits, or going out and connecting and hooking up with people and not necessarily worrying about commitment. I feel like some of you Geminis right now are hopping into a cycle where it's like, I'm not really in the mood for commitment, I'm really in the mood for fun, and as I'm releasing connections that I no longer am a part of, I'm gonna go out there and have fun with whomever it is I connect with and not really look for a commitment in the end of the day or at the end of the day, okay? So for some of you here, I think you're in a space where you're recognizing that you still need time to heal, and by you being in a committed relationship, that's not going to allow you to heal. It's not even going to allow you to grow. It's going to stunt all the work that you've done after you've let go of somebody. So by recognizing that you're not ready for a committed relationship, you're like, you know what? I might as well go ahead and get out there and have myself a fun and fantastic time. So with that all being said, Gemini, you're not excluding yourself from dating and possibly hooking up with other individuals, but you're definitely not looking for committed relationships right now, as you're still healing from a relationship that you have previously released, okay? So that's the overall vibe that I'm seeing for you. You know, in regards to who you're connecting with here, 2 of Cups in reverse, there is a disconnect between you and another person. It definitely feels to me like it's taken you quite some time to be able to truly let them go, but at the end of the day, you recognized you had to release it, and for you right now, you're not 100% over the situation. You're still doing some work to be able to move on with your own life. But you acknowledge that if you were to get into a committed relationship right now, Gemini, it wouldn't be the healthiest thing for you to do. So I really see you kind of staying away from commitment and only engaging in, you know, situations with people that you want to have fun with and catch a vibe with, and, you know, do whatever it is that makes you feel happy. Okay? So that's what I'm seeing coming through for you, Gemini. There is no commitment on the menu for the Geminis. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right, going all the way to my Earth signs. What do we got coming through, baby? For my lovely Capricorn gang, what's happening here? Okay, messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, messages for Capricorn here, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. For the 354 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys so much for coming out, man. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Cappy, let's see what we got going on. Hopefully all is well, man. Ooh, Capricorn. The overall energy for you guys here is the 6 of Cups. So you can be connecting possibly here with a water sign, a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. Your current energy is the 5 of Wands. The person you're dealing with is the Ace of Pentacles. And the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Sun card. So you can be connecting with a Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or possibly even a fire sign or a fellow earth sign for some, okay? Capricorn, the 6 of Cups to the 5 of Wands. Making peace with a lot of your frustrations. I feel like you've been in a place where you have kind of been doubting the universe lately. Some of you guys may have been in a lack mentality where you feel like God is not providing, or that you're kind of in a lack mentality where you feel like whatever it is you're searching for, you're not getting, right? So for example, if it's money, right? If it's finances, some of you guys may have felt lately that your finances are in lack. Maybe you've been asking the universe for more money, but at the end of the day, you haven't been seeing more money manifesting into your life. I think that there's been a lot of things going on in your personal life that you feel is lacking. And of course, we got to recognize with the universe, the more we focus on the lack that we have, we attract more lack. And that's something that's so important to acknowledge. You know, what you focus on is what you're going to receive right back to you. So if you're focusing on being in lack all you're getting back is more lack. If you're focusing on being abundant, all you're going to get back is more abundance. I've learned that the universe is incredibly literal, and the universe says yes to everything. You will never see the universe say no. Literally, the universe always says yes. Let me give you an example. Look at the universe real quick and say, hey, universe, am I poor? The universe will be like, yeah, you're poor as fuck. And then you look at the universe. Universe, am I rich? Am I rich in happiness? Am I rich in health? Am I rich in wealth? The universe would say, fuck yeah, you're rich in happiness, you're rich in wealth, you're rich in health. Because the thing is that the universe is always going to reflect what you truly believe about your current reality. The universe is always going to reflect what you believe about yourself. That's why when we talk about speaking shit into existence, it's very important to make sure you're not counteracting that with being stuck in a mentality of lack, because one day, if you're telling the universe, I'm rich in health, wealth, and abundance, and the next day you're like, damn, I got no money in my bank account, I'm always unhappy, I'm miserable, my health not doing too good. If you counteract what you're saying and what you're speaking to existence, you're going to be stuck. So you got to make sure you're very consistent with what you're telling the universe and what it is you're actually asking for. Because remember, what we do ask for is what we will receive. Okay? So, based on what I'm getting for you so far, Capricorn, I feel like you have been in a lack mentality. You have been trying to accept your current situation for what it is and have a little bit of faith. But ultimately, you've been in a space where I feel like you've gotten stuck in being very negative about what's going on in your current reality. And keep in mind, the universe over here is always going to provide whatever it is you're speaking to existence. So if you're telling the universe, I'm unhappy, or my finances aren't doing well, or I hate my job, everything that you speak into existence will be reflected to you. Now, keep in mind, there's a flip side to that. You can speak positive things into existence. You can speak happiness into existence. You can speak wealth into existence. You can speak literally anything into existence. And I promise you guys that it will manifest. And of course, you're going to tell me, well, when does it manifest? Well, what happens? Let's go back to the universe always saying yes. When you're waiting for something to manifest in your reality, what are you telling the universe? You're telling the universe, hey, I'm waiting. What is the universe going to say? Yeah, you're waiting. And you're going to receive more weight. So how do we manifest? How do we make something so simple that sounds so confusing? How do we simplify that? Well, speak what you want into existence. Don't worry about when it's going to come in. Don't worry about when the manifestation will be here. Don't worry how long it's going to take the manifestation to come here. Just live your life. Speak shit into existence and continue to live your life. And little by little, you will see changes applied into your life. And I actually want to talk about this real quick. Natasha's saying, you got to fake it till you make it. No, you got to become it. There's no faking it till you make it, because then you're always going to be in the energy of being fake. Remember that. That was something I used to say all the time too, and then I recognized, no, this is wrong. If you're faking something until you're making it, what you're ideally doing is always staying in an energy that's fake. What you want to do instead is you want to embody that energy. Declare that this is the person that you are now. Intend that you are this person now. Intend that you shifted reality. Intend that you are this new person now. Become that person. You don't need to fake it till you make it. All you got to do is embody who you really desire to be. I know it sounds confusing, guys. I know that was a shitload of information. Excuse me. And I know some people aren't going to get it right now. I totally understand that. But slowly but surely, for those of you that are confused right now, or for those of you that do not fully get exactly what it is I'm saying, over time you're going to learn. You know, my best advice for you is that anybody who's interested in law of attraction, reality shifting, and manifesting in general, check out Aaron Doughty. Aaron Doughty on YouTube, AARON-DOUGHTY. Aaron Doughty, he has fantastic content, and he can definitely help you guys in regards to manifesting. Okay? Nonetheless, though, let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. Thank you for the $6.99, Natasha. Coffee on me. Thank you, boo. I got to get coffee after this reading, so thank you for that donation. I really appreciate that, my love, all right? All right, man. I know, guys. Don't be impatient with me today, please. I'm going to get to your sign, but Capricorn happened to have a message that could apply to everybody, so we had to talk about that real quick, all right? Going all the way back to my water signs. What do we got coming through? For my beautiful Pisces gang, messages for Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 428 people in the chat, please drop a like, man. Thank you guys so much for coming out. It's much appreciated. Messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Pisces, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what we got coming through. Hopefully we got ourselves some fantastic stuff. Hey-o. Pisces, the overall energy for you guys here is going to be the Eight of Pentacles. So you can be connecting possibly here with an Earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Now your current energy is the Chariot card. The person you're dealing with is the Knight of Wands. And the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Five of Wands in reverse. So based on what I'm seeing for Pisces, you can be connecting possibly with a Cancer. You could be dealing with an Aries, Sag, Leo, or even a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now the Eight of Pentacles to the Chariot card. You've been working very hard to get somewhere on your desired path. For some of you here, maybe you've been working very hard towards a specific career. This could even be you working very hard towards a business you've established for yourself. I'm seeing you putting in the work. I don't feel like this is necessarily about the work between you and another person. Overall, this is the work you've been putting into yourself. Now, keep in mind, Pisces, this could be about your business. This could also be about the work that you're doing on yourself, you know, becoming the person you truly desire to be. I see you really focused right now. And I'm happy to see you in an energy that's focused, because when you're in that space, Pisces, you can become a lot more successful than you genuinely believe. Pisces are very good at being dreamers. You're very good at being daydreamers as well. And I don't know if you recognize, but the more you visualize, the more you manifest, Pisces. This whole entire readings that we're doing here today, a lot of manifestations coming up, okay? So Pisces, remember, visualization is manifestation. So if you're having daydreams of you being successful, if you're having daydreams of you being in a place where you feel like you're your best self, just note and acknowledge that you are on the path right now to become your best self, Pisces. Now, moving forward, we got here the Knight of Wands, and we have here the Five of Wands in reverse. Pisces, something in you shifted, and you're going to notice this shift coming up, whether it's in the next 24 hours or throughout the rest of the week. There's a shift that's coming, Pisces, where you're tapping into an energy of becoming unbothered. And I feel like for a while, you might have been in a space, because 2020 is interesting. Let me just talk about this real quick. 2020 is like a bear getting poked. Everybody's in an aggressive energy. Everybody's not feeling their best. Everybody's going through these crazy astrological influences. 2020 has made everybody feel pretty much on edge. And Pisces, I feel like you were invested into that energy for quite a while. I feel like you were invested into the collective energy of being easily agitated, easily demotivated, easily swamped into negativity, easily put down. I feel like you were stuck in that energy collectively for quite some time. You're going to notice a shift coming forth from the next 24 hours into the rest of the week. And what that shift is the shift of becoming unbothered. You're going to recognize that no longer are you investing your time and energy into negative things, but instead you're investing your time and your energy into who you desire to be, what your future is, who your best self is what you're really focusing on becoming. So as you see this shift happening, you're going to notice that you're done investing into anything negative. You're done talking badly about yourself. You're done being in a position where your focus is on negativity. You're bringing your focus onto things that are going to allow you to grow. Your focus is going to be on your growth and your expansion and the things that you're becoming, the person that you're becoming. This is a fantastic shift that we're seeing you enter. So with that all being said, Pisces, this is a fantastic reading. This is a fantastic shift that's coming towards you guys, and I'm very happy to see that you're really detaching away from that collective energy of being in aggression and negativity. You're really pushing yourself forward into being successful. And keep in mind, it's success in many areas in your life. It's success in regards to your personal career path. It's success in regards to embodying the person you want to be. It's success in your relationships, etc. It's an amazing shift, and I'm really happy to see this for you. I don't know what it is, Pisces. I would be excited for September. I feel some good shit coming up for you. Okay? Let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. Excuse me. Thank you very much. Oh, by the way, thank you for the $5, dude. Appreciate that, Rachel White. Spot on, getting over rejection, working on a new career, self-reflection, and a new life. Hey-o, I fuck with that heavy. Thank you for that donation, Rachel. I'm happy to see that you're in a good place. And as always, keep it poppin', pushing, and moving motherfucking forward, okay? All right, baby. Going all the way to my fire signs. What do we got coming through? For my lovely Aries gang, what's happening here? Messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 407 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out, man. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, my Aries gang, let's get ourselves one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got ourselves some fantastic stuff, all right? All right, let's see what's going on, baby. Aries, the overall energy for you guys here is going to be the Devil card in reverse. So you can be connecting possibly here with a Capricorn for some. Your current energy is the King of Cups. The person you're dealing with here is the Hierophant. And the outcome that's present for you, Aries, is going to be the Knight of Swords in reverse. So you can be connecting with a Capricorn, possibly a Taurus. You also may be dealing with a water sign or an air sign as well, okay? Aries, getting into your energy right now. The Devil reversed in the King of Cups. I feel like you're getting out of a place of really being fiery and fired up, and you're becoming a lot more of an emotional person. And you're recognizing that. And I hear the Aries cringing in the background, like, I don't want to be an emotional person, okay? I want to clap back at people. The Aries are out here right now like, I want to be the person who wins all the battles. I don't feel like being emotional. I feel you, Aries. You guys have very broad energy. You guys know how to clap the fuck back. You guys know exactly how to be who you are. But I do feel like you're entering a bit of an emotional cycle. And with that all being said, with the Hierophant card here and the Knight of Swords in reverse, you know, you're kind of in a space where lately you're starting to notice that a lot of things are making you feel emotional. For some of you, you could be entering your moon cycle, if you're catching my drift. Maybe that's why you're feeling hell of emotional. But I also feel in general, though, Aries, you're in this space right now where anything that usually makes you mad is starting to make you sad. Wow, Aries. Okay, I have to say this, and I'm going to freak some of you guys out. Some of you Aries might be pregnant, and you might not be aware of it. And I know you're going to get freaked out. And keep in mind, if you're an Aries and you haven't had sex in like 5 months, you're good. You're not pregnant. But if you're an Aries who's like not using protection, not on birth control, not on this, that, and the third, there's a chance you might be pregnant, and maybe that's why you're shifting out of a place of being your natural, passionate, fiery self into a very emotional version of you, okay? So I have to throw that out there for some of you Aries, if you have been noticing a shift not only in just your emotional behavior, but as well as your other behaviors, maybe it might be time to go ahead and check out and take a test and maybe see what's going on there, all right? So I know that's for somebody that's going to be seeing this later today. I am sorry for scaring you and bearing some news, but there is an Aries here who is pregnant, okay? And that's why your energy has shifted completely. Overall, though, if this doesn't resonate to a pregnant Aries, and this resonates to any Aries in general, for some reason, as of lately, you do feel a lot more of an emotional person, and it makes you feel like you don't want to communicate with others because you're experiencing such high volumes of emotions. For some of you Aries, the emotions that you may be feeling are anxiety. I'm not too sure why you may be feeling such anxiety, but if you are feeling anxiety, it is making you feel not wanting to contact other people, not wanting to be around individuals. It's kind of making you feel socially awkward because maybe some of you guys are feeling anxious when it comes towards conversing and talking amongst other people. If you're starting to notice that you're getting caught in that cycle too, definitely make sure to take care of it as soon as possible. It's very easy to get caught up in a cycle of being socially awkward because you're scared and anxious to talk to others. The only way to break that cycle is to actually continue to talk to others before it becomes worse. So for some of you guys here, I am feeling like you may be going through anxiety right now. You may be going through high and low tides. I can't give you the answer directly to why you're feeling this way, but if you are, make sure that you're working through that anxiety rather than resisting it. Here's a quick tip for anybody that suffers with anxiety. I just want to throw this out there for you. When you're dealing with an anxiety attack or when you're feeling anxious, running away from the present moment is going to make you more anxious. Running away from your anxiety is going to make you more anxious. So how do you get through the anxiety? You allow the anxiety to simply just go through. Let it come through you like a wave. Let yourself be anxious. Do not resist, just give in. Because when you give in to the anxiety you're currently experiencing, you will go through that anxiety. And at the end of the day, it will be released. So instead of running, face it head on. Okay? Just a quick tip out there for anybody. But anyways, man, that was the weirdest fucking Aries reading I've ever had in my entire fucking life, dude. The weirdest Aries reading I've ever seen, man. With that all being said, you know, many different messages. Some Aries out here is pregnant. On top of that, besides a pregnant Aries over here, we're also dealing with just really, really high tide emotions, possibly dealing with anxiety, possibly being in a space where you don't feel like communicating with other people because you've been so emotional. What a weird reading, man. And you know what's so interesting about this reading, Aries? It doesn't really give much of a reason why, except for the pregnancy that came through. So for some of you guys, astrologically, this could be affecting you. But with that all being said, I don't really have an answer for you why you're feeling this way, okay? Weirdest, most bizarre Aries reading I've ever had. If it resonates, awesome. If it doesn't, I am totally sorry because I have no idea what the fuck was coming through. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my air signs. Hey-o, what do we got coming through for my beautiful Libra, please? Messages for Libra here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Libra here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 460 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys so much for coming out, man. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Libra here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, my Libra gang, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully all is well, man. Libra, heyo, the overall energy for you guys here is the Knight of Pentacles. So you can be connecting possibly here with an Earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Your current energy is the Queen of Wands in reverse. The person you're dealing with here is the Page of Wands in reverse. And the outcome that's present for you, Libra, is going to be the Seven of Swords, okay? So Knight of Pentacles to the Queen of Wands in reverse. Right now, you've been on track to getting back in touch with your very much so boss energy. I think someone here, Page of Wands in reverse, has been a very big drainer of your energy. This is like what we like to call energy vampirism, energy vampires. People who just drain you of your energy, and then you don't like being around them because every time you're around them, they always have something nasty to say or something negative to say. I don't know who this person is in your life specifically, but it seems to me like there is somebody around you, Virgo, who is very, Libra, who is very draining, okay? So Libra, this is a page. So for some, it could be a younger person, could be a younger sibling of yours, or it could be someone you're dealing with who has a younger, kind of more immature mentality, okay? But from what I'm seeing here right now, somebody's energy makes you feel low. Somebody's energy brings you down with them. And it is somebody that comes from a very negative place. Now, of course, this could resonate to possibly your friends. This could be a family member. This could be a lover. But ultimately, what you're trying to do is you're trying to recover from all the damage they've caused and all the negative influences they've had on your life by distancing yourself from them. You've came to the conclusion, Libra, by being around an emotionally draining person, that was you engaging in self-deception. Because at the end of the day, you knew sticking around this person would only continue to hurt you, and instead of splitting ties, I think you were still tied to this person. So you came to the full recognition of, I can't do this anymore, I can't be around somebody anymore, I really need my space, I really need my distance, because at the end of the day, they are draining me to shit. And I'm getting to that point where I feel so low and I feel so negative and I feel so unhappy because you're embodying the energy that they are carrying on themselves. And that's what happens, man. When you stick around a person long enough, you can pick up on their energy. You can pick up on their wavelength and what it is they're going through. And especially being a Libra, a sign that is so empathic and can feel everybody else's energy and read a room like it's nothing, of course you're going to pick up on that vibe from other people. So yeah, you're in that space right now, Libra, where you really do need your space. You really do need to kind of avoid everybody right now and take yourself a break and back up and recharge, considering that your empathism has been picking up on lots of negative energies. Now, of course, this could be a specific person. For others of you, maybe you work a very negative job. Maybe the job you're at is just so stressful and everybody else is so stressed and you feel all this energy and it makes you feel like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. But here's one thing I learned throughout life that maybe would be beneficial to you. Despite a job, despite a person, despite a family member, despite a lover, despite any person or anything that consistently brings you stress, that consistently brings you negative energy, that consistently brings you unhappiness, I've learned that that needs to be cut out of my life. I've learned that I need to distance myself from anything that's bringing in unhappiness, stress, and is not bringing me value and growth. I learned that I had to do that, despite of who the person was. Despite of if the person was a mom, a dad, a best friend, a lover, a cousin, an auntie, whoever. I've learned that it don't matter if it's a person or a job. If something is bringing me unhappiness, I need to take a step back, reevaluate myself, and reevaluate why I'm surrounding myself with this person in the first place, and then remove myself from the situation entirely. Because I deserve to be happy, just like you deserve to be happy, Libra. So with that all being said, I think you recognized, shit, being around this person, it's only hurting me. Or being around this job, it's only hurting me. And it's time for me to go take a step back, to distance myself, to walk away, and really have some me time so that I can rejuvenate and feel like myself again. Okay? So that's what I'm seeing here coming through for you. All right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. And just like Kiana's Tarot said, if it's bringing you more uneasiness than happiness, cut it out, period. Absolutely. Period, man. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you so much for the $4.99 donation from Josie. Much appreciated. Thank you so much, all right? All right, man. Going all the way to my Earth signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Virgo gang? What's happening, baby? Messages for Virgo here. Real quick, Virgo, I want to wish you guys a very happy birthday, okay? Shout out my Virgo gang. Shout out Virgo season. If it is your birthday today, Virgo, happy birthday to you. And I hope you guys are looking at a fantastic rest of your season, okay? Messages for Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. Venusian Virgo, happy birthday. I hope you enjoy your birthday, my love. Messages for Virgos here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Virgo people. Let's see what we got going on, okay? Virgo, the overall energy for you guys here is the Eight of Pentacles. So you can be connecting possibly here with an Earth sign, a Taurus, a fellow Virgo, or a Capricorn. Your current energy is going to be the Queen of Swords. The person you're dealing with is the Ace of Wands in reverse. And the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Hermit card in reverse. So based on what I'm seeing for Virgos, you can be connecting with a fellow Virgo, another Earth sign, possibly an air sign, or even a fire sign as well. With the Eight of Pentacles to the Queen of Swords, I think right now you're in a space where it seems like everybody else is starting to become demotivated around you. It seems like everybody else around you has lost their passion, has lost... This is literally what we were just talking about in your Virgo September 2020 reading. Except it was you who lost it. Virgo, I highly suggest watching my September 2020 reading that I did for you. So to sum up this reading, it feels like everybody around you, Virgo, has kind of lost their mojo. You know, people are not feeling great. People are not energized. People are not excited. And I feel like you got caught in that cycle with them. You know, you got caught in the cycle of being demotivated. You got caught in the cycle of being unhappy. You got caught in the cycle of just feeling like, fuck, life has kind of lost its essence. Life isn't all that fun anymore. You got caught in a negative slump with everybody else that you were surrounded with. Whether they were the ones that influenced you to feel that way, or whether in general you were the first person to feel that way, that is besides the point. I think you got caught in a slump for so long to the point where it took you some time to open up your eyes, but now you have officially opened up your eyes. I think a lot of you Virgos are coming to the recognition of, I've been in a slump for quite a while. I've been demotivated and unhappy for quite some time, and it's time for me to get back on track and really start working hard, not only at my personal goals and where I want to be in life, but I got to start working hard on myself to really enjoy this earth and to really enjoy being present and to really be passionate about what I'm doing in life and about who I am. So you're getting back on track in prioritizing things, in prioritizing your happiness, in prioritizing your work life, in prioritizing following through with your certain types of passions, okay? So this is what's going on right now. You're getting your priorities straight, you're getting back on your shit, and you're getting motherfucking focused. And also, Virgo, you're getting motherfucking charged up. And that's what I've been saying for my Virgos for September 2020, man. Virgos are getting charged up. You're making moves out here. You're looking good. You were resting for a while. You were stuck in that slump for a while, but you're coming right the fuck out, and you're keeping it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So there really is nothing else to say for the Virgo gang out here, but all that really is left to say is that I'm proud of you. I'm happy to see that you're making moves. I'm happy to see that you're pulling yourself up out of that grave that you might have been sitting in. I'm happy to see that you're doing a lot of work right now, not only to better yourself, but to better your life. Because your life is important. Your life has meaning. Your life deserves positive direction. And you deserve to live your best life. As does every other motherfucking person that's watching this video right now. You deserve to live your best life too. We all do, man. And in order to do that, we got to put in the work. So Virgo, I'm happy to see where you're at. I'm happy to see that you're keeping it popping, pushing, and moving forward. I'm happy to see that you're putting in that work. because you're going to transform. I like it, man. Virgos are charged the fuck up. I like it, man. I like it a lot. Let's keep it popping, man. Moving forward. Going all the way back to my water signs. What do we got coming through for my lovely Cancer gang? Messages for Cancer here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, all right. Messages for Cancer here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. In the next 24 hours. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Cancer here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Oh, real quick, for the person who was asking about that crystal, it is orange calcite. Orange calcite, if that's the one that you were looking for, okay? Messages for Cancer here, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Cancer, let's see what we got going on, man. Hopefully we got ourselves some fantastic stuff. Cancer, the overall energy for you guys here is the Emperor card in reverse. Ooh, baby. You can be connecting with an Aries possibly for some. Your current energy, we got here 5 of Wands. Person you're dealing with, the Chariot in reverse. And the outcome that's present, the Star card. Pretty rock solid. You can be connecting with a fellow Cancer in Aries or possibly a Aquarius as well. Even Cancer's going through their own personal transformation here too. And what that personal transformation is Cancer, why the fuck are you bugging out over everything? Why is everything upsetting you? Why are you getting so frustrated? Why are you feeling so attacked? Why are you feeling so negative? Everything lately is triggering you. And I understand that, man. As a Cancer, sometimes we can be easily triggered. Things can bother us. We can have a short fuse, short temper. That's just a Cancer thing. But I think right now, you're kind of redirecting yourself into realizing, I'm not trying to go backwards. I'm trying to go forwards. The Chariot in reverse. We don't want to go backwards, Cancer. Instead, we want to go forward. We want to reach the star. We want to reach fulfillment. We want to reach happiness. Cancer, I think you're coming to a recognition that it's not even just about not being able to control the things you can't control. I think you're just starting to realize that you're in a place in your life where maybe what you're doing isn't bringing in happiness. Maybe the type of lifestyle you've built isn't the lifestyle that has brought you the happiness you truly, really wanted. And some of you Cancers might be coming to that recognition. And if you do, that right there is a tower moment that's kind of in your way. And what's intended to happen here is for you to break down the tower, aka your lifestyle, and to rebuild the tower, aka rebuilding your lifestyle. Some of you guys may not feel happy and pleased about where you are currently in life. Maybe you don't feel like the lifestyle or the kind of things you got going on in your life is what's genuinely making you happy. Maybe you had other plans and you weren't going towards those plans. Instead, you settled for less when you could have gained more. You might have been in that place. You might have been in that place. And if you are in that place, who says you can't get there? Who says you can't get to the star? Who says you can't get to a beautiful, happy life where you're living your best life? Who says you can't get there? You absolutely can. But in order to get there, you need to drop what's not serving you in order to make room for a brand new path. You got to let go of the things that are agitating you and that are making you upset and that are not bringing you into a positive mindset. You got to let that shit go in order to flow. And keep in mind here, right? If everything around you is bothering you, even the littlest things, Cancer, you're most likely undergoing stress. You're most likely surrounded by negativity. You're most likely in a position where you're unhappy. And if all things are bothering you, it always is an indicator that you're going through a period of unhappiness. So if you are in a period of unhappiness, Cancer, first things first, let go of the things you cannot control and change the things you can. Let's make that a mantra. Let go of the things you cannot control, but change the things you can. Because not everything can we control. Definitely not. But there are certain things we can. There are certain things we can change. And what needs to be changed here, Cancer, is all the shit that's making you unhappy. Like I said, for some of you, maybe it's a lifestyle thing. Maybe your lifestyle right now is making you unhappy. Maybe your job right now is making you unhappy. Maybe your relationship, dude, is making you unhappy. It can be plenty of different things. But whatever it is you are in control of, that you are well aware is making you unhappy, why the fuck are you choosing to stay there? When you know you can be somewhere so much better. The Star card. You got to come to grips with it, Cancer. You got to make sure you're not sacrificing your happiness for the happiness of another person or for the happiness of other individuals. Make sure you're pleasing yourself right now. Right now is the time to make the moves to be where the fuck you want to be. Okay? And I cannot express that enough. Do not put your feelings aside for nothing. Make sure your feelings are being fueled and nourished, and make sure you're going to where you want to be. Okay? Cancer. Right now it's time to get back on track. Right now it's time to let go of what does not serve. Right now it's time to change the things that we can change. All right? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, okay? We got my water signs done, going all the way to my fire signs. Real quick, thank you for the 10 bucks, Rachel. Much appreciated. Your readings are awesome. I love you, and Maya and Badone, I know you are listening. Okay. Hopefully I said that correctly. I'm really bad with names, but shout out Maya and Badone. Like I said, I hope I said that correctly, but thank you for that 10 bucks, Rachel. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I'm happy that my readings are awesome. I try to come out here each and every single day. And as I always mention, everybody, if you guys show up, I'm showing up for you. I fuck with the dailies heavy. I fuck with my subscribers heavy. And I like talking to you guys, chatting with you guys, reading for you guys, and just overall fucking vibing with you guys because you are awesome. And shout out to my soul gang. Shout out to my soul family. I'm always going to be hella grateful and appreciative for every single one of you. So with that all being said, man, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my fire signs, Leo. I love my Leos lately, man. They've been so patient. Shout out my Leo gang, bro. I got to give Leos some more love in the next coming days, man. My Leos have been so patient, bro. Shout out to you guys. I love my Leos. Woo, baby. Messages for Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Leo. Let's get one last shuffle and see what we got going on. Hopefully, all is well. Leo, the overall energy. Oh, there we go. Hey, we're not laughing at pain. Don't worry about it. But I do understand where you're coming from, Leo. I think right now you're in a position where you are feeling pain, but you are also trying to ignore the pain. There it is. Could be connecting with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Ooh, overall or current energy, 7 of Swords. Person you're dealing with, Sun card. Outcome that's present, 2 of Pentacles. That person who commented Leos are exhausted, they weren't playing. Leos are exhausted in this situation. Because I think right now, you recognize that maybe you put yourself in a position that's kind of screwed you over. But I feel like you're blaming yourself too much for your own pain. And I think you need to stop blaming yourself so much for your own pain and rather therefore accept the pain that you are currently dealing with and make peace with that pain that you're dealing with. I think sometimes Leos can be incredibly ruthless towards themselves. Just like you're a motherfucking lion and you're the king of the jungle, you can also just tear yourself apart. And I feel for some of you Leos here, 3 of Swords, 7 of Swords, you're very much so putting yourself down for everything that you're experiencing. When at the end of the day, there's always a cause and an effect, and not everything is necessarily your fault. So I feel right now that you're doing your best to kind of let go of your pain and just simply be happy. But at the same time, it's impossible to do that when you're continuously blaming yourself from the pain that you're going through. That's what I'm seeing here for you right now, Leo. You're doing your best here to kind of show the world you're happy, but then on the truth, the truth beneath all the layers of that, what you really feel is like, it's my fault that I'm unhappy. It's my fault that I'm heartbroken, but that's far from true. Clarify the 3 of Swords. We have here Ace of Swords in reverse. And clarify the 7 of Swords, please. We have here the 7 of Cups. So Leo, I feel like somebody deceived you in a situation and it made you trusted somebody when there were many red flags. And that's the main thing that made you experience heartbreak. Maybe the person you're dealing with didn't end up settling down with you and went towards somebody else. Maybe the person you're dealing with possibly cheated for a few of you. Or maybe the person you're dealing with played with your emotions to the point where they were never clear on how they felt until you recognized that they didn't feel the same way. But what I am seeing here for you right now, Leo, is the fact that you put a lot of trust and faith into another person. And considering that you put a lot of trust and faith into another person, you now feel like it's your fault for them fucking you over and for them hurting you. You now took upon the burden and placed that on yourself, that it was your fault that you got hurt because you were too trusting and you put your big heart into another person. Leo, goddammit. It is okay to be a lover. It is okay to put your love in other people. It is okay to put your trust and your faith into other people. You are not the deception that was caused. The deception that was caused were the people who fucked you over in the first place. It was the person who lied to you that caused you pain. It was the person who couldn't take accountability for the way that they did you wrong who caused you pain. And you're out here right now blaming yourself because you were a lover, because you were very trusting, and because you were giving somebody as much love as you possibly can, being nurturing, giving out tender love and care. Like, holy fuck, Leo, that's a bad thing? No, it ain't. Get your ass out of that perception and stop blaming yourself from the pain that you're feeling. If someone here couldn't be direct with how the fuck they felt about you to the point where they had to keep your ass on a string, that is lame, that is weak. If somebody here couldn't be honest with you about how they truly felt about you, and if they continued pulling you along, pulling your strings, making you wait, thinking some shit was going to happen, once again, that is lame. That person is weak. They couldn't be honest with you. They are the deceiver. They are the person who caused your pain. Unfortunately, you got to deal with that pain, right? You got to take a look at how it feels. You got to understand that you are in pain. You got to make peace with that pain, and you got to choose to release it all on your lonesome. You do got to do that work, right? But I want you to stop being in a place where you're putting yourself into a mental imprisonment, Leo. I want you to stop being in a space where you're consistently ripping on yourself saying it was my fault for being too loving, it was my fault for being too trusting, it was my fault for fucking caring. That is not a bad thing. You should always care. You just had the wrong person here. You had a person who took you for granted and didn't give a fuck about the care you were providing. Well, guess what? I care about the care you're providing because that is something that's a goddamn beautiful thing. And there is somebody else out there, Leo, for you who's going to love the amount of love that you give. There is going to be another person out there, Leo, who's going to cherish you for who you are and appreciate all that love that you give to them. So with that all being said, Leo, stop blaming yourself for things that other people may have caused. And work through that pain and recognize that you did nothing wrong. You were just being a lover. And that's okay. Continue to be a lover and continue to do what you're doing. Because at the end of the day, there will be a person who appreciates that love and appreciates you for exactly who the fuck you are. And guess what, Leo? I appreciate you for who the fuck you are. Because just like you guys are Leo suns, I'm a Leo Venus. I love like a motherfucking Leo. And I love with lots of passion. And I love with lots of faith and good intent. And I feel you, baby. So I love you too. I appreciate you too. And with that all being said, don't let a motherfucking person dim your light. And don't let somebody try to make you feel bad for being who you are. You continue being that lover. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Goddamn, Leo. Shout out my Leo gang, man. All right? Thank you so much, by the way, for that $9.99 from coming through like a zoo. I always say that I love your name, but I do. It's very catchy. You got the rhymes going on. Thank you, boo. I appreciate that. Thank you for that donation, okay? All right, man. My fire signs are done. My water signs are done. Going all the way to my air signs. What do we got coming through for Team Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Aquarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. For the 522 people in the chat, please drop a like, man. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Aquarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Aqua. Let's get this last shuffle and see what we got going on. Hey-o. Aquarius, the overall energy for you guys here is going to be the 8 of Wands. So you can be connecting possibly with a fire sign, an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. Your current energy is the 6 of Pentacles. The person you're dealing with is the Knight of Wands in reverse. And the outcome that's present for you is going to be the 10 of Cups. Thank you so much, Arjun, for the 99 cents. Much appreciated. So, Aquarius, getting into your reading, man, 8 of Wands and 6 of Pentacles. This is the energy where you're trying to communicate to somebody that you want equality. You're trying to communicate to somebody that
Please release the parking.
I just did. Shut up.
I turned off Bluetooth. You guys said you could hear a lady speaking? Someone's in my car? I hear my car. I think that's my mother. Oh my god. My mom went to go move her car. And my phone connected. No fucking way. Oh my god. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, I'm so sorry that happened, guys. I had no idea that Bluetooth would be able to connect to the car and that you could hear things. Holy shit, that's hilarious. I'm sorry, guys. Aquarius, give me my moment real quick. I gotta tell her she's gonna go nuts. No way. Oh, no way. Oh, that's crazy. You thought somebody hacked my live. Alright, man. I turned off Bluetooth and I was like, okay, everything's good. So, getting back into it, Aquarius, as I was mentioning previously, someone here is not pulling their weight, so possibly you could be connecting with a person who maybe you're raising a child with right now. You may not feel like they're pulling their weight. Maybe they're not pulling their weight financially. Maybe they're not pulling their weight with responsibility. Some of you Aquarians that do have a child could be facing this right now with your partner. You may feel like you're the person that does everything. Okay? So that's what I'm seeing here for some of you. Oh yeah, a lot of people, oh yeah, I cut out before, right? Okay, so what did I say before the audio cut out? Aquarius, to sum up your reading, because I'm so sorry I got fucked up, but to sum up your reading, based on what I'm seeing here, I feel like you guys are in a space where somebody's not pulling their weight in the connection. You want equality. The person you're dealing with is not bringing that equality. As I mentioned previously too, for some Aquarians, you may have a child with the person you're connecting with. And if you do have a child with the person you're connecting with, maybe they're not picking up the slack financially, or maybe they're not picking up the slack responsibly, right? So for some of you, you could be dealing with that if you have kids with somebody. Now, on the other hand, if this isn't about having children with a partner, this could just be you being in a position where you feel like you're doing everything for your person, where you feel like you're doing everything for your partner, and it becomes rather agitating for you because at the end of the day, you want this 10 of Cups and you want this 6 of Pentacles. You want a very happy, emotionally fulfilling, passionate relationship, but at the same time, you want that shit to be even. And if somebody here is not going to continue to pull their weight, you're going to be in a space where you're very much so agitated, where you're very much so upset about the situation because it makes you feel alone and it makes you feel taken for granted. Aquarian, anybody who does not want to pull their weight with you is not going to be a person who let alone respects you. And you need somebody to respect you and you need somebody to put in the work because relationships take two to motherfucking tango. And if two people are not tangoing together, then at the end of the day, the connection or relationship the two of you have established is not going to grow and thrive with one another. So Aquarius, based on what I'm seeing for you guys here, you're getting ready to communicate to your person. You got to pick up the slack or nothing's really going to work moving forward. Okay? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Now, real quick, somebody said and commented, we can't hear you. Can you guys hear me? Did you just hear everything I said for Aquarius, or did it cut out again? Please let me know. Because I don't have to redo it again if that's the case. Everybody heard it? Everybody heard it? We're Gucci? We're cool? All right, awesome. All right, now last but not least, what do we got coming through for my beautiful motherfucking bull gang, baby? Messages for Taurus here, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Taurus here, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, my bull gang, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got ourselves some fantastic stuff. Let's go ahead and see what we got going on, baby. By the way, for the 457 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys so much for coming out. You guys are much appreciated, man. Taurus, the overall energy for you guys here is going to be the Temperance card. So you can be connecting possibly here with the Sagittarius for some. Your current energy is the 6 of Wands. The person you're dealing with is the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. And the outcome that's present for you is the Judgment card in reverse. So you may be dealing with a Scorpio, possibly a Sagittarius. You also could be connecting with an Aries, Sag, or possibly a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? So based on what I'm seeing for the bull gang, the Temperance card to the 6 of Wands. Right now, you're in a space where you want to show somebody that you can do better. And I think that this is about you realizing not only can you do better from somebody here who has released you, but you want them to see exactly what it is that they've lost. Taurus, if I may, you're doing what is called flexing. You're doing what is called showing somebody what they once had and what it is they have exactly lost. You are flexing on some person. Whether this is your romantic partner you were dealing with, or possibly a friendship, or possibly a job, you're showing somebody that you're going places and that you're growing and that you're moving forward. And what I'm seeing here with the person you're connecting with, this is all about somebody who's let you go. So as somebody has let you go here, Taurus, you're in a space where you're continuing to move forward. You're in a space where you're showing this person what it is that they're going to miss. And as for the outcome that's present, once they come crawling back, recognizing what they've lost, you're not going to be giving them that second chance because they shouldn't have let you go in the first place. So Taurus, I am feeling you guys being in a space right now where you want to show somebody exactly what it is they've lost. And when they do come back, you're not going to give them the second chance. Clarify the Four of Pentacles in reversed. Why has this person dropped Taurus? What's going on there? Strength card in reverse, and also the Ace of Wands. It feels to me why somebody let you go, Taurus, is because they felt like they needed a brand new beginning. They felt like they needed space. I think that whoever this person was you were connecting with felt like there was passion in other types of places. And I also feel, too, that they had a very different perception of you. Taurus, it seems to me like the person you're connecting with didn't see who you truly were. They only saw a perception of who they thought you were. And that's a big reason why they ended up walking away. It's because they only saw you based on this made-up perception they had in their head of who you were, instead of taking a look at the real you. And that's the shit. You were always showing the real you, Taurus. You were always showing directly who you are. You were never trying to hide the person you were. But the person you're connecting with, they always felt and looked at you a different type of way. They didn't see you for who you were. So you know what? It's their loss. Because now as you're moving forward, and now as you're feeling good, and now that you're flexing, the tables will turn when they do see the real you and the successful you. And when they do want to come crawling right on back to you, what's going to end up happening in this situation, Taurus, is you're not going to give them that second chance. So Taurus, I think it feels good. I think it feels great because now you feel released by this person. You're no longer in a place where you're trying to make things right and you're trying to get them to see you. You are released from this individual. And you're going to show them exactly what they let go of. So with that all being said, Taurus, I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, how the tables have turned. Okay? Feeling fantastic, feeling successful, looking healed, looking good, looking rejuvenated, and most importantly, Taurus, feeling motherfucking free. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Guys, thank you so much, man, for coming out to the daily reading. I truthfully appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Of course, if it does resonate, please let me know down in those comments down below, man. As always, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for coming through. For everybody that comes through in these chats from Monday through Friday, you guys are hella appreciated. Thank you guys for everybody who always comes out and shows love and supports the channel and supports me. You guys are fantastic. You guys are awesome. I have nothing but love for everybody and my soul fam. For everybody who sent a donation, thank you guys for that donation. As always, it helps a lot more than you know. Thank you for your kindness and thank you for your generosity, man. So, a couple things to touch up on. We do have the September readings rolling through, so I am still working on them, guys. We did just start the September readings, so just be patient with me and bear with me. I'll get those readings out to you guys as soon as possible. We do currently have one September reading out, which is the Virgo reading. Happy birthday to you, Virgos. If you want to check out your reading, please feel free to check out your reading, okay? And as I mentioned, throughout the rest of the week and moving into next week, we're going to be continuing the September reads, and we're going to be going ahead and getting those done, okay? But either way, though, guys, once again, thank you for being here. It's much appreciated. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, all that information will be provided down below. And if somebody can please leave a timestamp down below, that would be amazing as well. Guys, have an awesome, amazing, and fantastic rest of your day. Much love to each and every single one of you. I care for you guys deeply. Shout out my soul fam. If anybody's new here and wants to join the soul family, definitely subscribe down below. We're always accepting new members into the soul family as we're continuing to grow here on YouTube each and every single day. Have an awesome day, guys. Have the best day you guys possibly can, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody, and have yourselves a good one. Peace. Much love, guys.